Hi everyone, it's Nisha. I am so excited today. As you all know, I've received the Irresistible Me hair extensions and I've ordered the lightest blonde, which is called, I think, White Blonde, and mine are the Royal Remy 16 inches, 140 gram. I've ordered 140 gram. I didn't want the thickest ones because I've done that before and my own hair is very fine. Too thicker extensions just don't look right. Anyway, when you're blonde, it is very, very difficult to get the right blonde match with hair extensions. So what I usually recommend is to buy the lightest if you're blonde, and then add whatever you have. As you can see, I have my hair are mixed highlights of bleach and two other colors mixed together. So I thought I will have a go at dyeing them because, as you can see, they don't match my hair at all. It's a beautiful blonde, but I am much more ashy. My bleach is quite white. I have the strongest peroxide used on it and I have it on my head for like an hour, so because I like my hair to be quite white. So as you can see, that's not a very good match. So I had a go just to try on a couple of pieces to dye my extensions with the same colors I have in my hair. So to make the yellow a bit whiter, I bleached it again. And then I added the colors that I have here. And there it is. I am so happy with it because the match is absolutely amazing. Have a look. This just looks now like my own hair. So if you compare these two, you can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna video for you how I dye the extensions. It's not very difficult, but if you're not sure, just take them to your hairdressers. They will be able to do it. As you can see, I also give my extensions a root, some roots, because I often get roots, and I think there is nothing worse, even unless I was that blonde all over. See, if I put that underneath, sometimes you can see that really solid white line near the scalp, and that's dead giveaway that they are hair extensions. With the root, especially when my own roots come through, you don't have that really harsh white line underneath. That's why I always, this might be a bit too big a root, I might do a smaller one. And this one, look, I've done sort of a bit of bleach, a bit like mixed. This is not that important, but I am so happy. I've never had extensions that would match my hair so perfectly. So I'm gonna go downstairs because you need a big table or something to do it. So I'm gonna do it in my kitchen. So I'll keep on watching. Okay, so you will need a old towel, and I'm doing it on my kitchen bar because it's big enough. Then you will need foil, just ordinary foil that you bake with, because obviously the foil that you buy for hair is not going to be wide enough for the wefts. So you need that. You need a couple of mixing bowls, which you can get in Sally's. All this stuff you can get in Sally's. I need two because one will be for bleach, one will be for the darker color. So if you have three colors, then you will need three. You need two separate brushes, okay? And then you need your colors, you need your bleach. I chose this one, bleach powder. And I chose that one because it says Freeze Ice Lights High Lift Powder Light Now with inbuilt silverizing toner. So I thought that will give me nice white highlights. So I have the bleach powder and then my colors. My colors are from Majirel, from L'Oreal Professional, and I have a mixture. So my low lights are a mixture of number 6 and number 6.3. Okay, and the last thing you will need is peroxide. So for my bleach I need 40%. I mean it's 12%, but it's 40 volume. I hope this is, and that was bought in Sally's as well, non-branded peroxide. You don't want to spend too much money. And for the low lights I have the 20 vol. Okay, and one more. Then you will need a comb with this metal thingy in. Maybe some clips. I sometimes attach the extensions to the towel so they don't pull. I'm not a hairdresser, but I've had highlights done for years, so I sort of know how to do it. And then you get yourself pre-cut foil bits and make them quite long, because obviously the extensions are quite long. Okay, so let's do the first one. So let me mix the colors. It's better to mix just a little bit first, and then you mix some more. Okay, so I don't really worry about the amount. I just pour some powder in here, and I will mix it with the 40 volume peroxide. And basically, I don't know how much to pour. I just know more and less what consistency that needs to be. So I am gonna mix it and see if that's the consistency I want. You don't want it too thick. I think that needs a bit more peroxide. So if you're a hairdresser, you will know exactly how to do it, but I'm not. But as you can see, it's not difficult, and it is not my hair, so if something goes wrong, I don't have to clip it in. Yeah, I think that's quite good consistency. Okay, and now I'm going to mix my two colors. So I am going, so that goes in number 6. About that much. Doesn't matter if it's not enough, because you can always mix it up again. And a bit of 6.3. Okay, and now I need to add to this my 20 volume peroxide, and I'm gonna mix that and see how that consistency works. I think that's too thick. So let's take our first bit of hair, and what I'm going to do is take tiny bits like this. I hope you can see it. I'm weaving the comb through, and they don't have to be even, they don't have to be in the same place, you know, just whatever. So I have these. Okay, so I pull them back because these are gonna be my dark ones, and that is when I will attach it to my towel with some clips, because when I'm painting this I am going to pull on it. And now I'm gonna take much thicker ones, because they will be my bleach. I want the bleach ones to be quite thick and white. And these underneath I'm leaving as they are. So now I am going to stick another piece of foil under here, as close to the imagined root as possible. Okay, and I am going to start painting this bit with bleach. And remember, you don't need to go you don't need to go very close to the root, because we will do the root darker, so it doesn't matter. You can wear gloves to do it, protective clothing if you're not sure. You need to make sure that all the hair gets covered. Okay, and make sure, because obviously they are quite thick bits, that you really go through so it gets into underneath the hair. You really need to coat it good. Okay, after I've done this, I'm gonna fold this over. I'm gonna fold this over so my highlights are cooking now. I'm gonna move this out of the way from underneath, because I'm not touching this bit of hair. It just gives it more dimension if I have different. I take this hair from the top that I've separated before, and I am going now to do the dark, okay? So again, I'm just, I know it looks white this, but it soon goes dark, you will see it going quite dark. You can fold the hair over, it doesn't matter. And now I'm gonna do the little root here, so I just go like that on the top of it. Can you see here, it's going already dark. I hope you can see it. Okay. And then I'm gonna cover it again. Cover it all. There it is, and I'm gonna set the timer for 35 minutes. So again, brush it through. Pick some. The dark ones, you don't want that many. Well, I don't want that many, because obviously in my own hair I have much more blonde than the dark color, so I'm just doing them randomly. Okay, so there is my portion for the dark. I'm sure there's probably much better and easier way of doing it, but that's how I did it and it worked for me. So, okay, so they will be my dark ones. Now I'm gonna have a quite chunky blonde, because I want it to be chunky. I want to have more of the white blonde than the yellow that is already in this hair. So that's gonna be my bleach blonde. So I'm going to get another foil push it as close as I can, which is quite difficult with extensions. Make sure this hair is out of the way. Okay, so this is my blonde hair. Let's quickly bleach it. Hold the edge of your extension so when you drag the bleach through the hair, it doesn't pull your extensions out. Okay, let's fold it over. So this is my blonde being cooked. Take the hair from underneath that you're not gonna use somewhere out of the way. And now let's do the dark ones. And let's go with the dark one now. The dark hair and you have some sort of low lights, as long as you find out from your hairdresser or whoever does your hair what highlights you have, what colors you've used, you can just do that as well. Okay, and that's my dark one done. Okay, so now what I have left is this thick quadruple weft. This is so much hair. I think that on its own is the hair I have on my entire head. So this is going to be a bit challenging, but I wanted to tell you because I'm not going to go with it all to the bathroom and show you how I wash them then. So when the 35 minutes is gone, you go to the bathroom, do it in your bath with a shower, take the hair, just pull it out of the foil and start rinsing it well with the shower. Once you've rinsed it, get some shampoo and just press the shampoo into the hair and then brush it through. Don't rub the hair because you don't want to damage the cuticle. Being Remy hair means that the cuticle goes all in one direction. That's what gives the hair the smoothness. So you don't want to rough it up. So that just do it that way, rinse it off, and then put all the way through some very, very rich mask. So I've been using Joico on mine, the K-Pack Repair. So I just take a lot of that and I again run it through the hair, then brush it through with my fingers, and I leave it. I sort of hang it over the bath edge and I let it to soak up that moisture, that hair mask, because you have to remember that this hair, you have to treat it just like your own hair, condition it, put heat protection on it, because it's even worse. This hair is not attached to your scalp, therefore it doesn't get any nourishment, any oil from your scalp. So all the nourishment has to come from hair products. Then rinse it off. Then I will put some leave-in conditioner in it and let them dry naturally. It's best to probably let them dry naturally, so you use as little heat as possible on them. Or you can blast them with a hairdryer, and then you can go on and straighten them, but remember to use some sort of heat protector spray or curl them or anything else that you want to do with them. So I hope that's giving you an idea how easy it is, and don't worry too much because it is not your hair. And also try it on a little piece that comes as a piece that you try for colour. Try it on that first. If you mess it up, just think, well, I just have to take it to a hairdresser then. So I am really excited to play with these, and hopefully soon you will see me wearing my lovely extensions. And if I find different ways of putting it in and styling it, I will share it with you as well. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.